I was talking about that with Dak today. It's year 9 for him.
I was just going to say, what is he got to be 10? Oh, yeah, 9.
Yeah, year 9. And I was saying to him, which makes me feel old as dog, but I remember being at my first production meeting with him at the Star, and we're in the room, and Troy's on our crew at that point. And he walks in and introduces himself to Troy Aikman.
Wow.
And it was so cool. And it just like this light. But what I thought was really cool about it is I hoped, and I didn't know anything about Dak, that he would know, and not that Troy needs this, but to kiss the ring, and just be like, it's an honor, it's a pleasure. And we are so lucky because we get to know these guys on a one-on-one basis. And Dak is so perfect in situations like that. His manners, just the way he respects people, he gives them a minute. And I fell in love with him from that day on. But yeah, I was just saying, year 9, what does it look like for you? How much older do you feel in year 9? But I was telling you guys kind of off camera that there's a different edge to Dak this year. He's had a baby, they're trying to figure out the contract situation. Postseason is very much a topic, obviously, in the media and everywhere when you talk about the Dallas Cowboys, the lack of success there. I kind of love it. He is
describe it. What was it?
I don't want to say he's pissy because he's not. I don't know Dak to be pissy. But he's kind of just got this
little fuck everyone edge a little bit.
Yeah, this little chip. And look, he's always had that his entire life. Listen, Dak has been through a ton of adversity in his life. A lot of it very unfair that I don't think a kid or anyone should have to deal with. But and he's handled it so well. But yeah, he's a little rough now, and I love it. And he said that. He's like, it's time. Like I want to win a Super Bowl. I need to win a Super Bowl.
Well, that's,
I really
imagine
loved it.
There's only a few, I mean, you talk about being a quarterback in New York, you talk about being a quarterback in Dallas. There's certain positions that, the quarterback already is going to elicit a ton, you get all of the praise and then you get all of the, naysayers, whatever. But that position, being a quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, you have to win. There comes a point now where it's and imagine hearing that over and over. Let's just talk about if we put that on us, right? Whatever year we're in, it's let's say we had never gotten to that next step, whatever that might be. It's but you haven't gotten there. And it's imagine starting your season every year with this, so the only way to shut him up is to do it. So I imagine that chip is on his shoulder at this point is on his both shoulders, on his back, on his everywhere. And
he had talked about, I had so much success individually last year, and then he felt like he didn't play the way he wanted to in the postseason. And he's like, I take blame for that. I take, I take that all and think about it in the off season and in the regular season. And he didn't say it this way because I need to go back and listen to the interview. After we do those sit-down interviews, I don't know about you, but I go back and I listen to the transcript or I'll read it because I use some of that for the notes for my game.
We've shared that with each other on those things too, because I think it's good. Because a lot of stuff you have to remember, for people that don't know, you get to sit down with these individuals. Sometimes they'll let you sit down for 30, 40 minutes, depending on the individual. And it's only 2 minutes make it into a feature, 2.5 minutes if you're lucky. So there's a lot of stuff there. But
I don't, like I said, I don't want to misquote him, and because Lord knows what the media does with that.
Oh,
but
here we go.
I feel like he's a little pissed.
No.
And I'm not saying that he said he was or acted that he's pissed.
No.
You just can sense, yeah.
I'm excited.
I love it.
Yep.
He is one of the sweetest guys, and he just always makes time for everybody, and I'm beyond grateful for that. I've known him since he was an absolute baby in this league, and I'm just beyond grateful for how accessible he is.
Yeah, that's refreshing. And that's why you also root for guys like that. When people ask me oh, what teams do you root for? I'm like, I don't root for team. I mean, from Seattle, I'm always going to want my hometown team to do well because it's so good for the city. And it's, it's just pride in where you're from. But at this point, you root for individuals because like you said, you've either covered them for so long or, somebody like Dak is a really good person and you want someone like that to have success. But
I was spraying my hairspray today as I was waiting for him to come out to add a little texture. And I think I did too much. And like just this fog like came up like of all this like hairspray. And I wanted to do Thunderstruck so bad because we were sitting at the practice field all by ourselves with this light on two chairs.
Oh God. And that is right where
mean,
they taped the rehearsals or whatever.
Oh God, it was so good. I just felt like I even asked Dak, I go, did you watch any of it? Because I was like, I was living for it. It's so great. I know people love to hate the Dallas Cowboys. I enjoy my time in Dallas. I love
you
the
spend half your season around.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm staying at the Star last night, not actually at the Star, but at the hotel right by it because we got in late. We're going there early. What's the point of going downtown? And it's like you open up your window and there it is. Like Jerry's face is on the billboard. I'm like, it's the magic kingdom of the NFL. It is bananas.